Cyber Daily News for June 4, 2026. Topping the headlines, a Linux root bug hidden in plain sight for nearly 2 decades. A security engineer at SpaceX used an AI-powered framework to uncover a 19-year-old logic flaw in the Linux kernel. Dubbed CIFSwitch, it lets an unprivileged user forge network authentication keys and escalate straight to root. The bug has lived in the kernel since 2007 and affects major distributions including Linux Mint, CentOS, Rocky Linux, Kali, and SUSE. Next, a serious authentication bypass in Palo Alto Network's PAN OS is under active attack. The flaw in the Global Protect portal and gateway lets attackers forge VPN authentication cookies and bypass login entirely, with no credentials required. Palo Alto patched it in mid-May, but security firm Rapid7 confirmed exploitation across multiple customer environments within days, and the US Cybersecurity Agency has now added it to its known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. A sobering disclosure from the Pentagon. US Central Command has acknowledged for the first time that adversaries are using commercially available location data to track American troops in active conflict zones. In a letter obtained by Senator Ron Wyden and reported by Reuters, the command confirmed multiple threat reports of hostile actors exploiting the commercial data ecosystem against deployed personnel. Turning to AI threats. Researchers at Push Security warn that attackers are abusing ChatGPT's shared content feature to host malware. Malicious files are being delivered through legitimate-looking links on ChatGPT's own domain, lending the campaign an air of trust that helps it slip past suspicion. On the supply chain front, a crypto-stealing campaign known as TrapDoor has compromised 34 packages and hundreds of versions across the NPM, PyPI, and Crates ecosystems. A reminder that the open-source pipeline remains a prime target for attackers chasing cryptocurrency. In related AI research, a technique called ChatGPhish shows how browser-based prompt injection can manipulate ChatGPT's page summaries. Researchers at Permiso demonstrated that attacker-controlled instructions hidden in ordinary web pages can influence the model's output, steering users toward phishing and social engineering, all inside a trusted interface. Over at Infosecurity Europe, OWASP announced a new Agentic Research Council. The group aims to bridge academic research and real-world operations as organizations grapple with the fast-emerging security challenges of agentic AI. And finally, in India, the Central Board of Secondary Education has brought in cybersecurity experts from 2 leading technical institutes and several government agencies after admitting flaws in its on-screen marking platform used to evaluate Class 12 board exams. The board says the identified vulnerabilities have now been contained. That's all the details for today. CVE numbers and other specifics can be found in the links in our show notes. That's a wrap for today's Cyber Daily News. Be sure to subscribe so you never miss the latest in cybersecurity, and catch us on YouTube and your favorite podcast platform. See you next time. See you next.